Hi, good morning. Welcome to this beautiful day. It's the day the Lord has made. I rejoice, you rejoice, and we are glad in it. In case you don't know me and I'm coming your way this morning, my name is Kebin Daniel, and I am blessed. I live in a place of abundance. I live in a beautiful state. I fly first class. I have the mind of Christ. I have a millionaire mind. I have a sound mind. Only good things happen to me. As a matter of fact, only good things are permitted to happen to me. I am motivated and I am dedicated. I'm so happy and grateful today that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. It is well with me. I am rising up. I am shooting for greatness. I am going forward. All things are working together for my good. It is well with me. All right, you pause this video for another 30 seconds and just open your mouth and begin to declare who you are, what you are, or anyhow you see yourself. Just declare. Why? The power of life and death is in your tongue. What you say is what happens. We are justified by our words and we are condemned by our words. Now, in the last few days, we have been looking at the series Power in the Word from the Bible, and we have been looking at the book of James. Now, we've looked at James chapter 3 from verse 1, and we read verse 4 and 5 yesterday. Listen to it. Verse 5 says, even so, the tongue is a little member and boasts great things. Your tongue can boast. He says it can boast great things. Now, if your tongue can boast great things, don't say little things. Say great things. He said, see how great a forest a little fire kindles. What does that tell you? Your tongue can set your life on fire for good or for bad. Listen, fire is a natural element of force. You can use fire to cook your meal. A fire can also burn down your house. So that your tongue is a fire does not mean your fire is wrong. Electricity is good. It can help you live a beautiful life, and electricity could burn you and destroy. So it is what you do with your tongue that determines. Now, today, let's look at it. Verse 6. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. The tongue is so set among our members that it defiles the whole body. That's if you let it. And sets on fire the course of nature. And it is set on fire by hell. For every kind of beast and bird, of reptile and creature is tamed and has been tamed by mankind. This second verse tells us that man has not been able to tame his tongue. But where we are going is, if you have a powerful, something as powerful as your tongue, what's the best thing to do? Is to cut it off? No. If you cut off your tongue, you can't talk. You can't live. You become dumb. So what do? You learn to control your tongue. It is your tongue. It is a member of your body, and you are their leader. Everything in your body, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, everything are members of your body, and you are their leader. So take control and lead over your tongue. So he says, and the tongue is a fire. Listen, if your life is cold, your desires are cold. Your marriage is cold. Your ministry is cold. Your destiny is cold. Whatever is happening, the Bible says that the tongue is a word of fire. Tongue is a fire. So you can use your tongue to set up fire. Why don't you fire yourself up with your tongue? Why don't you wake up in the morning and declare, I am rising up, I am shooting for greatness, I am making progress, I am making sales, I am earning large, I am going forward, I will make it, I am making it. Why don't you release fire upon yourself if your tongue is a word of fire? He says it is a word of iniquity. I also declare to you that apart from iniquity, your tongue is also a word of righteousness. For with the tongue you can bless. So you are the one that decides whether it's a tongue of iniquity or it's a tongue of blessing. The Bible says the power of life and death is in the tongue. So it's not just death. There is life and there is death. Decide what you want. My God. He says, is the word, and the tongue is set among our members that it defiles the whole body. If your tongue can defile your whole body, your tongue can also purify and justify your whole body. I have been telling you, the Bible says, By your words you shall be justified, and by your words you shall be condemned. So many people let their words condemn them. They live in condemnation. But I come to tell you, you can live in righteousness. You can live in justification by what you say. He says, with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and then with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. So your salvation, your deliverance is dependent on what you're saying. Hey, this is powerful. This is amazing. The tongue is set among his members that it defiles the whole body and set on fire the course of nature. Listen, the tongue can set on fire the course of your life. It can set on fire the course of nature. Why? Because the tongue was the one that set nature in course in the first place. God spoke and nature came to be. If you speak, you can set nature the way you want it to go. Speak to it. Let me give you an example. The Bible says Jesus was hungry one day and he was passing and he saw a fig tree and he was happy. He said he had seen a fig tree. He wanted to eat. And the Bible says he got to the fig tree and he found out that there was no fig. And the Bible says he cursed the fig tree and said, let no man eat of you. Then the Bible said the disciples heard. The next day, the Bible says disciples came to him and said, the tree that you cursed has withered. What happened? Jesus used his mouth to terminate that tree. The same way you can use your mouth to terminate everything that is making you uneasy. Everything that is affecting you negatively. Everything that is not going the way you want. Use your mouth to terminate it. Set it on fire. Burn it off. Pull it out of your life. Listen. He said the tongue is set among members, it defiles the whole body and sets on fire the course of nature. So you can set your life on course. You can set your destiny on course. You can set your marriage back on fire. Your marriage that is down can come back to fire. You can set your life on fire. You can set your ministry on fire by your tongue. And it is set on fire in hell. If you want, you can allow your tongue take you to hell. But for us, the Bible says, those that love it shall eat the fruit. We eat the fruit of our tongue. If this is resonating, like this video. If it is making sense, share it. But more especially, I like you to know that you are carrying a powerful armory, your tongue. It can do and undo. Make sure you use your tongue for your own advancement. If this is resonating, like this video. If it is making sense, share it. But more especially, begin to utilize the power of your tongue. Till I come your way, God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.